Simply JC and
Life with Jenny McIntyre.
And today we just got back from a workout and we wanted to talk about a topic that's been like a controversy that's been going on recently.
We'll be talking about the Joker and the Oscars. We saw the Joker a while ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had specific thoughts about the movie, and we were going to do a video, and then we didn't do a video. By the way, I'm not looking at you guys because I'm driving, and we believe in safety. But JC's next to me, and he's operating the camera, so we're good. So we wanted to talk about the Joker. JC, tell me a little bit about your thoughts about the Joker.
So I'm gonna do some spoilers because the movie has been out for a pretty long time. So if you have not seen the Joker, or you haven't seen the if you haven't seen the Joker, you should probably click off this video. But if you don't care about spoilers, you can just stay.
Exactly.
So the Joker is a very different side of the Joker we've never seen. His name is Arthur Wayne.
Complete different backstory.
Yeah, I guess his name is Arthur Wayne. I don't even know if he has a last name.
Yeah, something like that, I think. Well, we know for sure it's Arthur, right?
Arthur, yeah. So his name is Arthur. He's mentally disabled, and I'm just going to go into it real quick because I don't want to make this long. Mm-hmm. He got abused by his dad, which wasn't Wayne, Arthur Wayne, or Wayne, right?
He got abandoned by his dad. He doesn't know who his dad is.
Yeah, he doesn't know who his dad is, but he got beat up by his dad so terribly that he ended up getting this, like, freaking mental disorder.
And as I was telling JC, sometimes mental disorders, mental illness can be genetic. Sometimes, though, it can be created by extreme dosage of abuse. And in this guy's case, there was probably already a genetic issue, and it was exacerbated by the abuse he endured from his father or his mom's boyfriend, whatever that is, because it looks like his mom had a very wild lifestyle before she had him.
But as we know, the Joker is very smart most of the time.
Extremely smart.
Yeah, extremely smart. So if, like, he got beat up by his dad when he was younger and basically caused him to, like, get this disorder where he would laugh instead of crying.
Uncontrollably,
Yeah, laughing uncontrollably.
Uncontrollably.
Wow. I can speak English. He, like, laughed uncontrollably. Can you believe me? Can you believe me?
That's hilarious.
Uncontrollably.
Nice.
When he would feel any emotion, like when he would feel like crying or screaming or getting mad, like just anything, he would just laugh uncontrollably.
And he had no control over that, that was like his illness, right?
Yeah.
Now for his depression and anxiety, he was taking medication, but then what happened, JC, in the middle of he was having therapy and he was having medication, so what happened in the movie?
So, wow, very surprising. He stopped taking his medication
because the government eliminated the program, right?
Yeah.
And he had like no option, according to the movie, to seek help, I guess.
Yeah, and he started probably hallucinating. There's many theories on it. Most of it is true. He was hallucinating like a bunch of stuff. Can you explain that?
Well, he was having a lot of hallucinations. He was like imagining a neighbor. He was imagining or like convoluting stories about who his real dad was. He had this feeling of grandiose. The movie portrays him as not a bad guy, but a guy that had a lot of mental issues, a lot of depression, and he had a lot of troubling thoughts that he wrote in a copybook. And it was really sad because he was talking to this therapist right before the program was canceled, and he was like, "You don't hear me, right?" He's like, all I've ever known is sadness. So it talks about a very sad situation where someone is constantly sad and he says, "I've never had a happy moment in my life." And it's Joaquin Phoenix, the actor, does a fantastic job portraying him, to the point where even though he's a villain and there is quite a bit of violence in this film, you almost feel sorry for him because you believe that he was victim not only of untreated mental illness, but bullying. You want to tell them a little about the bullying because of his laughter?
Yeah, no. Well, obviously, if people don't know about the disorder, they're going to be like, they're gonna make fun of you for crap like that because they're careless, they don't care. You know, he was treated like a very like a child.
Yeah, like some sort of weirdo, and he was kicked and stuff. Like, even if you don't know why someone is laughing, you don't have a right to stomp him and kick them. And in reality, that has happened many times in life. Like, people have been stopped and kicked and attacked even without a mental illness. But in his case, because he had a mental illness and he had been given a gun by a coworker that obviously wanted to get him in trouble, he actually defended himself and started shooting these people. And I'm not justifying violence in any way, shape, or form, but the principle is you never know who you're dealing with. You never know what they're going through in life, so you have to be very careful what you do with that. Yep. How you treat people, right?
Yep.
And so he starts being sought after by the law, but they don't know who he is. In the
Oh, by the way, he murders a lot of people in the process.
A lot of people, particularly once he discovers that the guy that gave him the gun is trying to pin it on him. And some of the scenes are extremely, extremely graphic. And that brings us to the Oscars, right? Because the reason we decided to do this video is because the Oscar nominations just came out, and the Joker received 11 Oscar nominations. JC, do you believe that the movie deserves the 11 Oscar nominations?
I actually do believe that it deserves those nominations because of how well they acted, and honestly, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Obviously not because of the graphic violence, but because of the way Joaquin Phoenix acted. And this new Joker that they're putting on the screen, like, I just really love this version of the Joker.
It's just an extremely compelling Joker.
Yeah.
It's not your typical villain for the sake of being villain, but it brings out topics like mental health, emotional abuse, bullying, and how those can impact someone in life. So it's a very in-depth, right? And I was telling JC, you almost forgot that he was Joaquin Phoenix, because he did such an amazing portrayal, don't you think?
Yes.
And the weight he lost in preparation for the movie, it was remarkable, right? And so, JC, a lot of people are saying, well, the Oscars are too wide, and why is Joaquin Phoenix getting this nomination and the movie? And I kind of disagree with that. And I can say it, I'm brown, right? I'm brown. But I really don't think that we should be giving Oscar nominations or any other type of awards to anybody just because of the color of their skin, right? And yes, there's a lot of movies, and here's a disclaimer: we have not watched all the movies that have been nominated or not nominated for Oscars. We're regular families, so we don't have time to watch all the movies in the world. But in reality, I take offense that people are saying that the Joker doesn't deserve the nominations, because that was quite the in-depth movie. That was a very complicated character. That took a lot of Joaquin Phoenix, and it was not just violence. There was a lot of parts where you could just see raw emotion in him, and I think he absolutely deserves the nomination.
Exactly.
And again, you know, as it comes to the Oscars, I think that people, regardless of the color of their skin, they need to work hard, and they need to ensure it. Like, the people are saying that the Oscars nominations don't represent the population. Well, they should only represent their population if there are diverse people and minorities who actually deserve the prize, because the quality of the movie or the quality of the actors is there. And in the case of Joaquin Phoenix, which is the movie that we watch, I don't care if he was yellow, brown, white. The reality is his performance was so good that he absolutely, regardless of the color of his skin, deserves a nomination. And there are people that are saying that there was no depth to his character, and I completely disagree. Wouldn't you disagree, JC?
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of courage and determination and talent to portray someone like that Joker. Maybe not other Jokers. Other Jokers were just laughing and had makeup on.
I'm talking about Arthur himself, by the way. I'm not talking about Joaquin.
Oh, yeah, but you know, the Oscars are based on someone's acting skills, right?
Yeah.
And so if they're based on someone's acting skills, I don't think anybody would have done as a good job as Joaquin Phoenix did in that movie, frankly, right?
Yeah.
Any parting comments, JC?
Nope.
Well, you know, people, it's a humble opinion, Simply JC and Life with Jenny McIntyre. People should get nominations and awards based on their skills and talents and performance, and not based on the race or the color of the skin. For me, I would not want anybody to give me an award or a recognition because they feel bad because I'm a minority and minorities need to be represented. For me, that would be the ultimate insult. Any parting comments, JC?
No, Jenny, I think that's where we're going to end it off, right?
And we should probably end with our theme song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, ba-dum, bum,
Oh
bum.
my goodness.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Hey!
Joaquin Phoenix was nominated for 11 Oscars. There's no rhythm to my words right now, but have a good day, guys. We love you. Bye.